All right, we're coming at you with another fantasy football video. COVID sucks so much. It is raining out. There is literally nothing to do. So why not do a mock draft, right? So basically, what the Fantasy Four has decided is we're going to do mock draft teams. So Alan and I are a team. Yes, I got stuck with Alan. I got the run to the litter. And Drew and Nate are together. So basically, we're going to be drafting at the sixth spot right now. I don't know what Drew and Nate are going to choose, but we're gonna do six different drafts between both of us. So we're going to get through all 12 spots out of a 12-team league, and we're going to do a 2020 season PPR snake draft, and then the basic opponent pick logic because I don't want to pay for the membership. But yeah, and then you guys can decide on whose team ends up being better. We're gonna do one QB, two wide receivers, two running backs, a tight end, and then a flex spot with the defense kicker and 4 bench spots. And we're gonna be picking from 6. So let's get into it.
All right.
McCaffrey, Saquon.
McCaffrey at 1. Okay.
All right. So we're left with, in my opinion, the bottom of the first tier of running backs, which is Alvin Kamara. So I think this is an obvious pick. You could debate taking Derrick Henry, but we're going Alvin Kamara. He's played 3 seasons, and his first 2 seasons, he was an absolute beast, especially without Mark Ingram and that small stretch. And everyone wanted him. However, last season was pretty disappointing, most would say, but he had a high ankle sprain just like Saquon, and he played through it, and that really hurt him, especially in the goal line. That's where the Saints decided to put in Latavius Murray, and he was just a touchdown vulture. What do you think, Alan?
Well, PPR-wise, he'll definitely be more of the receiving back than Murray, but we just have to see how the Saints can incorporate, how they can use him more, and also getting touches and just doing what he does best by just running through the defense.
Yeah.
But I still think he's a pretty solid pick overall.
Yeah. All right. So I'm happy to take Alvin Kamara with our first pick. All right. So if we look at the draft board, wow, lots of. Oh, there we go. Here, wait.
Make it smaller. All right.
Do that. There we go. Lots of wide receivers at the turn. To be honest, I would not want to be one of these people taking wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. But Miles Sanders gets taken really early, which I like Miles Sanders, but not that much.
Not over Derrick Henry and Chubb, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So if we look at who's available to us. All right. Wow. It does not get better than this, Alan. We have Chris Godwin and Travis Kelce up, and
Kittle's there too. I mean Kittle, but
Kittle's there too. Yeah.
What
are you thinking?
Obviously, if we draft either Kelce or Kittle, we wouldn't have to worry about a tight end for the rest of the season, pretty much, or we could use them as trade bait. But at the same time, Godwin is there.
Yeah, and Godwin is just going to be an absolute beast. He's going to be like the Julian Edelman 2.0 with Tom Brady. He's going to get so many catches this season. It's hard to pass up on Chris Godwin. I mean, he finished as a wide receiver 2 last season with Jameis Winston. How is he going to fall off with Tom Brady? Like, come on.
Winston's a interception machine.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but Kenyon Drake, I mean, with our other options, I think it's kind of safe to rule out him, because I just don't know how well he's going to – I mean, obviously he did pretty good in the Cardinals in the last half of the season, but, I mean, he still got a lot to prove, and we just have to see how well he does.
Whereas Chris Godwin last season, he really proved it. He was an absolute beast.
Yeah, he did a really well season.
And I do like Travis Kelce, but the thing is, this year, the tight ends, there's a lot of depth there. There's a lot of guys I like a lot lower, and I just can't pass up on Chris Godwin. So if you're cool with it, I say we take Chris Godwin.
Yeah, I'm good with Chris Godwin.
All right.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire was picked.
That's
Um,
pretty early in my opinion too. Oh
all
my
right.
gosh.
Oh, okay.
Kenny Galladay is still on the board. Alan, I know that wide receivers are being taken a lot later than the running backs this year because, I mean, there aren't very many running backs available. But
Yeah.
Kenny Galladay last season finished as a wide receiver 9. He was an absolute beast with Matt Stafford being out for half the season. His efficiency numbers are insane. I mean, Kenny Galladay, it's amazing that he fell this far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. He's an excellent player, and if he can produce those numbers with not only the second string but the third string quarterback, then I mean, we just have to see what he can do with Matthew Stafford in for a full season. Yeah, I mean, he's, in my opinion, the best option right there out of those 4 receivers that I see on from to Odell Beckham. Like, I like Kenny Galladay.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm liking this draft. James Conner and Devin Singletary are getting taken before. I think it was like Le'Veon Bell
And Carson.
and Carson. I'm not a fan of Carson, but Le'Veon Bell is going to be an absolute beast this season with Mekhi Becton. It's going to be his second year with the Jets. I really like Le'Veon Bell. But then there are some decent wide receivers on the board too. Adam Thielen and A.J. Brown I really like.
Yeah. Wait, where is AJ Brown? Oh, he's at 44. I mean, it's kind of a reach there, but I mean,
Yeah.
like I think we should get a running back.
Yeah, we have Alvin Kamara at running back, and then we got Chris Godwin and Kenny Galladay at wide receiver. So we should probably go running back here just because after this, there's a huge drop off, I think, after Mark Ingram. It's just –
there's not many running backs left. But I think it's a pretty clear option. I think we should go with Bell. I mean, Chris Carson, he's got his fumbling issues. Plus, the Seahawks now have like a triple running back committee. So, yeah.
You do not want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
The frustration will be real. We'll take Le'Veon Bell here.
Okay, we still need a flex and a tight end, but then also a quarterback.
Yeah. All right. This is when we can start looking at different positions.
I saw Darren Waller at 54. He's there. I mean, he's still a top-notch tight end, but I mean, quarterbacks, there's still Prescott and Wilson, so
yeah,
still a lot of options.
I'm not a big fan of Darren Waller. Last season, he was like insanely efficient, and I think he had like a bunch of TDs too. I feel like this is going to be his big like regression year, and I still like a bunch of tight ends below him. But Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson are still on the board here, and this is going to be our 5th round pick, I think.
Yeah.
I really like them. I mean, I do like DJ Chark and T.Y. Hilton, but I still think some of these guys can still fall to us later if not one of the running backs.
All right. I mean, if you want, we can draft a quarterback.
Yeah. So what do you think, Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson? I think Dak Prescott has the better weapons, but Russell Wilson, in my opinion, is the better player.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of close. Like you just said, Prescott's got the better weapons. But Wilson, he's a better playmaker. He can always create those plays and just do what he does best. A lot of people are hyped about Kyler Murray, but I mean, I just don't see it yet until I actually see it in a game. But I think it's between Wilson and Prescott, and I don't know, kind of leaning towards Wilson, but.
All right, yeah. I mean, I was kind of leaning towards Dak, but we'll take Wilson here. I feel like the Seahawks are going to be down a little bit more in games. They've got 3 iffy running backs, so they're going to have to rely on the pass a bit more this season. So we'll take Russell Wilson. Now I think we're probably looking for a flex or a tight end.
McLaurin is there.
Yeah.
Stephon
See the whole draft board, though, we can't miss on someone.
Evan Ingram got picked. All right.
See any tight ends?
What's our tight end?
Hunter Henry
Hunter
is still
Henry
there.
still there.
I don't know. I like Hunter Henry, but then you look at the QB situation with
Justin
Tyrod
Herbert.
Taylor and oh my God, why am I
Justin
blanking on his
Herbert.
name? Justin Herbert. There it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hunter Henry. I think we go Terry McLaurin here, no questions asked.
Pick a flex here. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna be a beast. I'd be so happy to have him at our flex spot.
All right. Oh, okay. A lot of quarterbacks drafted that round. Hunter Henry's still there.
Yeah, I mean, there is a point when you say, okay, we'll bite the bullet and take the
All right,
player.
wait. Like, so we have a quarterback, we have our 2 running backs, we have our 2 receivers,
And our flex spot.
and we have a flex. Okay.
So all we really need is either a nice bench player or a tight end. I normally tend to lean towards getting your starters in because they're going to be in your starting lineup compared to your bench spots.
Mm-hmm. All right, wait, yeah, just look. Go back to the cheat sheets.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see any solid bench players anyway. Like, I mean, David Montgomery, like, don't really like him.
I like Cam Akers. I feel like when you're drafting and you're like for your bench spots, you want people with high upside, and I can see a lot of high upside for Cam Akers this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
there's a
Hunter
lot.
Henry's still on the board. I don't know. This is a tough pick, Alan. What do you think? I say we either take Hunter Henry. I wanted to get Austin Hooper, but he actually went the round before this. So I say we take Cam Akers or Hunter Henry. What do you think?
I think we take Hunter Henry because I think Cam Akers could still drop to us, and even if he doesn't drop, there's still a lot of intriguing bench players that are still coming.
Yeah, because this is when the QBs are gonna start to fall.
Yeah.
Or get picked. I mean, so yeah, we'll take Hunter Henry here because I mean after that 11, 12, maybe Gronk.
Kind of an intriguing option, but yeah, Hunter Henry. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Burrow got picked. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really early.
Oh, Cam Akers got picked.
No, dang. Really?
Yeah. All right. No problem.
I like Marvin Jones as a sleeper pick, but we also have Kenny Golladay.
See, I'm kind of looking at like I do like the receiver. There's a lot of good like I'm looking at the receiver list. There's some good rookies that are coming in. There's also some good returning players from last season. Like John Brown, like he had his good games. Like I mean, he was actually kind of pretty consistent. Actually, he was doing like solid 15 plus almost every week. Like he was a solid player.
He is going to be a wide receiver too now with the Bills. We'll see though. It could help him out. Like for example, Juju, he played a lot better behind AB than he has with no one in front of him. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Ben wasn't there, but I like John Brown, I like Deontay Johnson, and I like J.K. Dobbins. We're all.
I mean, I think J.K. Dobbins is still going to be there for the next round.
Yeah. Same with Deontay Johnson. So I say we take John Brown here.
John Brown, yeah. All right.
I would take Marvin Jones, but we took Kenny Golladay.
Oh, I think Emmanuel Sanders got picked. Oh, Keyshawn Vaughn also got picked. What the? Emmanuel Sanders.
I think J.K. Dobbins also got picked. So much for your he's going to fall.
Man.
Wow, I clearly picked the wrong partner. God. No.
Okay.
Here, Deontay Johnson fell to us. However, I do really like Sony Michel here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good backup. Like
here's my say on Sony Michel. I think he's a big boomer bust candidate this season. They lost Tom Brady, right? They're gonna have to focus on the run game a lot more. James White, I would say, should be valued lower than Sony Michel just because James White was a beast because he had Tom Brady to just throw him dink and dunk passes because Tom Brady couldn't run the ball ever.
Yeah.
And now that we have Sony Michel, I think he's going to be the lead back. We've seen little sparks of him in a few games when the Patriots actually give him the ball. I think Sony Michel can show his true colors. Yeah, he's going to be a lot more involved now that Tom Brady's gone. So let's go to not the draft board, but let's just see our roster right now. We got Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Le'Veon Bell, Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay, Hunter Henry, Terry McLaurin. We don't have a defense or a kicker. We'll probably draft that after this pick. We do have John Brown and Sony Michel. So, I mean, this pick is sort of whoever we want, honestly.
Dude, some of these names, Gronknum style. look at some of the names. Gronknum style.
Oh my God.
Ingram Tone. Oh God, some of these names. All right. Okay. I mean, Golden Tate is there. I like Golden Tate. Like,
who else do the Giants have at wide receiver? Do you know?
There's Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton. But Golden Tate was more of like the quick passes. Like,
yeah,
I know. Like, he's a risk, but I mean,
you want. I mean, if it's our third bench spot, like we'll take on as much risk as we want here. And then I do like having a second QB, so I just for a boomer bust sort of thing. Gronk's still here. I would like that. But I say we take Golden Tate. I like that pick. We could I'd feel confident putting him in like a flex spot.
Yeah.
If we needed to.
We have our last bench spot.
But I say we take it.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say the same thing. I think we should start taking a defense or kicker. But yeah, I don't even see anyone really worthy of a fourth bench spot on top of that lineup.
Yeah, so I say we either take Justin Tucker, 49ers, or Ravens defense, or Steelers.
Okay, yeah, let me just yeah, I mean, honestly, it's either Tucker or 49ers defense.
All right. We'll take Tucker. He's just a beast of a kicker. Especially, and he's on the perfect team for it too. So, darn it, the top three defenses got taken.
Yeah. All right. Justin Jackson, Ito Smith. I'm not liking the defense options right now.
I don't either. And only the top three got taken. I mean, if the Patriots had a better offense, then I'd say we take the Patriots. But yeah, I mean,
Patriots could just be on. I mean, we don't know how well the offense is going to be going.
I had the Patriots defense last year, and oh my gosh, was it a lifesaver! I even traded for him, and I gave a pretty bad trade for it too. But like the Patriots defense just scored like 20 points, like in half the games. It was so nice, and I got them like before they started doing well too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I sort of like that boom.
I say we take the Cleveland Browns.
As much as I love the Cleveland Browns, they are sitting here at 18.
They're going to be on defense 99% of the time, so.
No. All right, with that pick, we will take the New England Patriots because I don't know that much about the defense, but I mean they're pretty good. So.
All right, so we got our defense kicker. Now we just got our last bench spot.
Fant's still there. Baker's still there.
Okay.
I don't really like any of these guys. I think we have Dak Prescott, so I don't think we really need another QB. Because normally I'll take two QBs if we get like a QB in the later rounds. So I say we take Noah Fant just to end off the draft. We have Hunter Henry, and where we got him at, I'm happy, but I'm not super excited about him. So he's
Okay.
sort of like our backup. So I say we take Noah Fant here.
All right, let's do it. I like the players like profile pictures.
Yeah, I was
Like,
just about to say that.
on
Like,
these sites.
wow, they're so. Yeah.
Some of them are just mistimed.
Yeah. Ooh, our grade was a B-.
Yeah.
Really, I like this draft. I think this is a really good draft.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
we finished with.
I would be happy with this team. Like,
Oh yeah. And I just realized we got Russell Wilson instead of Dak Prescott. So that's awesome. We have Russell
yeah,
Wilson.
I didn't realize that too.
Alvin Kamara, Le'Veon Bell, Chris Godwin, Kenny Galladay, Hunter Henry, Terry McLaurin, Pat's defense, Justin Tucker, John Brown, Sony Michel, Golden Tate, and Noah Fant. Can we check projected standings? Let's see this. Oh man, we're finishing 5th.
5th.
I like our team more.
Yeah, I mean, post-draft projections never really mean anything anyway. Like, it always changes throughout the season.
Yeah, but no, I like our team. So basically, to end off this video, our lineup is going to go against Nate and Drew's lineup, and I think we're going to probably have like an Instagram poll, if that sounds good with you, Alan.
Yeah.
On whose team looks better, in your opinion. What team would you rather have? Vote for us.
That's our team. Definitely
our team. Our team is pretty stacked.
Yeah. I mean,
I like it. I like it a lot.
Drafting Kyler Murray, so.
Oh yeah. This looks like their team. It's gonna be complete.
Dude, he also loves Derrick Henry too, so it's like it makes perfect sense. The switch is Nate and Drew's team.
Yeah, I mean, their draft is just not my cup of tea. All right, and on that note, we're going to end it after my terrible pun. See you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.